Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be looking at Genius.ai, an app that just hit today on October 21st on AppSumo. So what you're able to do with this application is you can create winning content for posts, stories, and reels to grow your business on social media. It's got a little bit of everything where it's got a video creator in there, much like the AI video creations. One of them that comes to mind is Zebra Cat. It will create videos like that. It'll also create AI images. You'll be able to automatically create and publish to your Instagram and Facebook accounts and so forth. So it's got a little bit of everything in it. Essentially, what I would call it is pretty much an AI social media automation tool. There's no reviews yet because it just got released today. I want to go jump into the plans and features. One thing that I'm not seeing over here, and there is a teleprompter. I'm not sure I'm going to be able to demo that for you guys, but I'm not seeing where it says anything about team members, but I can tell you right now, you can add team members. It doesn't specify how many, but I was inside the application already, and it looks like there's a way to add team members. So that's pretty cool. I'm surprised they didn't list that over here. Now, it comes in at license tier 1, $59. You can train Genius on 2 products. I'll go over that, how you can create products. So it's going to use your brand voice, your tone, and the product that you specifically want to promote, and then it's going to be able to create extremely on target based on your target audience, everything. Really cool. It's kind of like they've taken social media automation, AI tools that we've seen in the past, and they've taken it to a whole nother level. So I'm excited to kind of jump in and show you that. So license tier 1, you're going to get 10 reels per month made for you. 10 image generations per day. So essentially, if you're going to use it mostly for, to post AI images and posts and so forth, I'm not seeing where it has a limit on like text posts or anything like that, but generally you're going to probably have an AI image built in. So you would be limited to 10 posts per day, but it really opens up at license tier 2 at $139. That's where you're going to get up to 10 products that you can. It's kind of hard to talk about the products until I show you here in a minute, but 40 AI reels per month, 50 AI generations per day. That's very generous. And then you get an autoresponder, trending now, spy tool, create product imagery, personalized image and painting using your photos, and CRM. So there's a lot going on. And then license tier 3 comes in at $299, and you get unlimited products, 100 AI reels per month made for you, unlimited image generations per day. So really, when you're looking at this, obviously, tier 3 is going to be just a much better value than license tier 1 and tier 2. If this is the tool for you, you can go all out and get license tier 4 at $499. And it's going to give you 250 AI reels. It looks like the only thing, and then unlimited image generations per day. I'm trying to see what changes. It's basically the AI reels is the only thing that I'm seeing change. So if you need more AI reels, and so you're very video heavy on this product, then that's going to be the big reason why you would want to go all out into license tier 4. Okay. One other thing I wanted to show you is over here on TrustPilot. They have 177 reviews and they're averaging a 4.5 star rating on TrustPilot, which is super cool. I'm going to show you right away a result that I've got. I've already auto-published this from Genius AI into my Instagram account, and we can go and take a look at it real quick.
And online business hustler. Let's explore how AI writing tools are transforming content creation for entrepreneurs. AI tools can generate ideas, streamline workflows, and enhance creativity. These tools make content creation more efficient and effective. With AI, you're not just saving time, you're boosting your creative potential.
So pretty cool. It did work. It did auto-publish. So we're going to go and take a look at the tool now. All right, so this is what the dashboard looks like when you sign up to Genius AI. I just want to show you a couple things, show you around. So I believe it's right over here, group settings. We can manage groups, and then this is where we can say add a user, right? So I can click on user, and then it'll tell you, and then we can say add user, and we could go and add them by their email, put their email address in, and then hopefully we can add a user. But this says add user group, so I'm not really sure. That's something that might not be here. So that actually, the user's not registered. We want to add a user, but then right over here, it's not letting us add the user. So that part right there is a little bit confusing. And so maybe you're not allowed to add people, because I'm trying to look over here and I'm not seeing where there's a place to actually add people. So I might have been wrong in that, because I'm not seeing how you can actually add people right here. unless I'm completely missing something right here. But I just wanted to go and take a look at that. So that's where the settings and so forth is. So I will be honest, I did spend a little bit of time in here, and I did spend probably about 30 minutes kind of checking the space out and so forth. It's a little overwhelming, and I'm just right off the bat going to say it's a little kind of a lot going on the screen and a lot of different options. So essentially what's happening is that this tool is absolutely loaded with features. It's like extremely loaded. A lot of capabilities, a lot of things going on. And that can be a little overwhelming for most people. So I just wanted to kind of point that out, that I think that is a little bit of a disadvantage. There's just so much that you can do. I mean, you have this left menu over here. When you open this up, look at all the different things, build your brand. There's just so much you can do on the left-hand side of the screen. And then you can go over to my products, my social, all that kind of stuff. So there's a lot going on. I'm going to try to show you just some of the functionalities and so forth of the software. Apparently there's a CRM. I don't have access to that until you get into license tier 2, I believe. Then you can get access to the CRM, where you can potentially collect email addresses and use this as a CRM and a lead generation and so forth. You go over here to your My Social, and this is where you're going to connect your social media accounts. You can see we have a couple right over here. We have Instagram and Facebook for LearnWire are connected. You have a dashboard for your analytics on your page and so forth. You can actually set this up to automatically do messaging and so forth. I'm not sure I don't have access to that one inside of this tier 1 account. I'm not sure if that's actually added to any of the packages on the lifetime deal package, or if that's one of their major upgrades that you have to actually have some type of package for with them. Manage auto replies. There's a lot going on, even in the back end right over here. Here's where your calendar is. It would show if you have anything scheduled. I don't have anything scheduled over here. We did make a post today, and it's not showing right here. Let's go actually to Instagram. It should show right there. And it is showing right there. Okay, cool. So look, this one is showing up right there at 5:42. We should have this one going out, or that one already went out. Okay. So that's what you got going on over there. We'll go back into my products in a minute. I'm going to go back into this David's Genius. And what I will tell you is that I skipped over this part because I didn't want this video to be even 10 minutes longer, because it actually did take about 15 good minutes of really working with the software. Of course, you can skip through that part, but when you first log into the software, it takes you through a series of steps, and it really dissects your business. Wants to know, you fill out your target audience, you fill out your brand voice, you give examples of some good social media posts that you've created before. You really go all out into what industry you serve, what products you create, all those things. So then now the Genius AI is completely trained on and understands your brand, right? In a different way than I've seen in any other sort of social media automation tool that I've reviewed before. So that is probably the biggest, one of the golden nuggets for sure about the software, is that it's going to be very catered to your brand's voice, your target audience, your product base, all that kind of good stuff. So what you're going to do is you'll go over here, and we can go to the post ideas, and we can build our brand. You can do all kinds of stuff, or you can just go over and click on that social hub, and it's going to pull up some of these different things right here. Software success stories, reel, sell your product with a vision post. You can go to secrets of a lifetime software deals post. So let's go and just click on that. So it's going to generate some posts for us that have to do with that, right? So it gives us some ideas. And then we have expert tips, spotting lifetime software gold deals, myth busting, common misconceptions about lifetime deals, uncover the truth behind lifetime deals. So we can say, use this idea. And then what we can also do right over here is we can say generate image. So I'm going to say generate image. So now it's going to generate. So as you can see where the dots are going right here. So this is one of the pages where I kind of get a little bit confused on what we're supposed to do, because we do have all these ideas right over here. And once I say use this idea, it's telling us to go down here and refine it. But what if I don't want to refine it? I just want to use it as is. And I'm not really seeing how to use that. It did create an image for us. We can click on the image, and it'll tell you, it actually creates 4 images, 1, 2, 3, 4, right? And let's just say we wanted to go with number 3 right there. So I'm going to go and exit out. And then you can come over here to this little dash right here and go to 3. So we're going to use number 3 in this. And then I'm trying to figure out, so now you can transform this to a video. From here, it'll actually go and make it into a video. Super cool. Or we can go in here and push edit right here. And it should bring us into a full editor where we can go in, and if we wanted to do some different things, like add a sticker right over here, you can, they have a little bit of like an image editor right in here. Kind of cool. You can add text and do all kinds of different stuff. So we've got that. and then it downloaded it to my actual computer. So then if you make edits to this, I'm going to close this. What we would end up doing is, this is the part where I just don't see how to get into the editor, because I said use this idea. I want to go in, and I'm going to click the edit button right there. And then we come down. So if I went up to this little dot, this arrow drop down, and we go to edit from there, we'll be able to scroll down. And then now you can see that it brings it into sort of an editor right here. And we do have the image right here, but I'm not seeing how this is attached. So this is where there's a little bit of a confusion as to do I need to come in here to the image right here and then go in and grab one of the images that I just created and bring that into the post like this. So I'm going to go ahead and remove that part right there. So then now we have our post right here. And then what do? We save this idea, and then you can save this to different categories. You can name the idea. So I'm going to go up here, and I guess I'm going to highlight this. I wish that we could just push the select button and it would just automatically save it to our queue, and we could create an auto scheduler. That's the way I like to do things. I'm not seeing that capability yet, and I think that would be really cool. But what we can do is just come down and push save idea, put the name up here. I'm going to say AI right here as a category. We can keep it private, or you can select a group, and then the group members you can have in there, and they can go in there and kind of, take it from there, if you will, right? And go and schedule and so forth. Again, I don't know how to add members. I didn't see the ability to add email addresses. So then now what we've done is we saved an idea. So then what we could do is you could come down here to saved shared ideas, and then we could go into our AI category. So see how there's just so much going on over here. I tend to kind of get lost in the software. And then right over here, myth busting. So we're going to go and click on that. So we have our post over here. That's how you would be able to open this up. You could go and create a video from this as well. So you can generate an AI story reel from this, right? So I'm going to go ahead and click that, and you can select how you want this to create, what voice you want. Let's go with Jarvis. And then you can change the script if you want. And then you can say generate video. It's going to go out there and generate a video for us. You can see we already created one, and we already published that one as well. I should say, when you come into your studio right here, all you have to do is just click the share button right here, and then you can go and share it as well. So we've got that one going for us, but then what if we want to click on this one again, and we also want to come over here and I want to schedule this? You can also record it with a teleprompter. Let me see if I can show what that looks like. So it brings the script in, and then you could push the record button and then read off right there. You can also put your camera on and be on camera right there if you wanted to. That's pretty cool. But one thing that is uncertain to me is just the sheer ability right here. We created a post. We've got text right here, and I'm not seeing where I can go and post this to Facebook or Instagram, the accounts that I have actually connected. What if I don't want to create a video? I'm not seeing how I can actually go and just post this so if I push edit maybe. So if you push edit, that just takes you into that again. So no. So I'm not seeing where I can go and publish this image post to Facebook, Instagram. And you would think that would just be something super, super easy and simple. Unless I'm just completely missing the boat, I don't know where that is. And that's something that's kind of a little confusing about the software. Okay. So you have all these other different things that you can do. They're kind of into categories like post ideas. You want to build your brand, you click over here, suggesting winning trends, write posts about me. So we can go like that. And then we can go build my authority. So we can go and click that as well. And it's going to go out there and start creating based on that type of post, right? Embrace AI to boost your SEO. AI isn't just a buzzword, it's a game changer for SEO, dive, blah, blah, blah. Picture idea, a robot analyzing a digital map with highlighted keywords. All right, so there's the video section right there. Okay, so maybe we're getting somewhere. Turn into so it looks like you have to use under post ideas. And as long as you stay in this section, I think that we'll be able to create the image post that we're looking for. Now, it does 3 per row, so 6 at a time, and then you can just say shuffle or create more if you want to. We do need to get an image. We can add hashtags, Instagram Reel. Let's go Facebook post on this one. So now it's going to create a Facebook post for us, and it's working on just that one alone. Now, will it do the image, or do we still need to give it an image prompt? we are going to need to generate image. Now, one thing, it's just a little confusing. You have this thing hovering over here that's telling us to generate an image, but then you also can come over here and say generate image as well. So I'm not really sure which one to use. Those are some of the things that just the user journey is a little complex and complicated, and you're not really sure. You're kind of overwhelmed with a lot of options. That's just my opinion. Again, let's just try this over here. Generate image, AI analyzing keywords. And now we have the dots going, and let's see if it'll create something ready to supercharge your SEO with AI. And that's what it created for us. Pretty cool. Let's go with number 2. So if I go like this and just select number 2, and then we'll come down over here, and did it pick that one right here for us, right? Selected, use the area below to refine it. We don't want to do that anymore. So now what can we do? Let's just push share. No, because we can't share it unless we generate the image. But then why did I generate an image down here? And then why do I have this one sitting right here? So that's the part is just super, super confusing to me. I'm going to go to save this to ready to supercharge, and we'll save it to AI. So it looks like we do need to save it right here. And it would be nice if it saved it automatically with the title in mind. It would be really cool, because then we wouldn't have to go and copy that like that. So those are just some UI things and some user kind of things along the way that I would like to see. And I'm not seeing that it's letting us save this right now. Is it because of the emojis? I'm not sure. So it's not letting me save this right now. See? So I'm not sure what in the heck is going on. Yeah, so that's not going to work. All right, so now I'm going to go to share, and we're going to go to Facebook, and then it finally opened up the post. So as you can see, that was way too much to have to go through in order to get to this point right here, to get content out on social media. I was a little frustrated with that, but we do have our post right here. It's nice and formatted. So I wasn't sure if it was going to be formatted. It is formatted really nicely. So that's great. We can also get, if we need more space to edit this, looks like we can drag this down and adjust it. We've got our nice image right there. You can upload an image if you want to. Here's where you choose LearnWire reviews, software. Do you want to publish it later? You can select that. You can select the time or the day and confirm, but we're going to go ahead and go like this, just to LearnWire right there, and we'll push share. And we'll go and see success post published to Facebook. We'll go back and we'll check this out in just a minute. Okay, so here's my LearnWire page. I haven't posted to in probably a year. The last time I published to this was a really long time ago. But we do have our post right here. We can go and look at more right there. It's a nice post. Let's go and check it out. So it says, hey there, SEO warriors and content creators, ready to supercharge your SEO with AI. Let's do this. Forget the old ways of doing SEO. AI is here to shake things up. I've been digging into some mind-blowing AI tools that'll make your keyword research like child's play. We're talking about finding keyword gold mines you never knew existed, spotting trends before your competition even wakes up, giving your content the extra oomph to climb those rankings. Trust me, this isn't just another tech fad. It's like having a secret weapon in your SEO arsenal. Want to stay ahead of the game? Don't let your content get lost in the Google abyss. It's time to work smarter, not harder. Hit that like button if you're ready to level up your SEO. So this is really good. It's on point. It's combining all of the information that it has about LearnWire that I went on this process and journey that I'm not really showing you in this video because it would take forever. But that's something you have to set up in the software, and that's one of the things that I really like about the software. It's going to take a lot more time to create a post, as you guys saw, but I believe you are getting way better and quality posts with this. So I wouldn't imagine myself using this, 3 or 4 times a day. I would say that this would be like the go-to kind of 1 or 2 day post type thing, because you're going to spend a little bit of time creating. We do have our nice image in right there as well. So that is pretty cool, I think. In comparison with another auto, poster that I've used before, look at some of these other ones. They are just very thin on content. You can see just like one sentence, boom. And this one is just looks like a real Facebook post right there. So definitely liking the Facebook post feature. Let's go in. I mean, there's just so much we can do. We could go, and we just spent just in writing posts about me, right? You have sharing my life, how I treat myself, be vulnerable, moments of success. You could train the AI even more. I'd like to know where we could go and further, improve the AI. I'm sure there's a place that we can go in and make adjustments to our backstory and our brand voice and so forth. You can come in here, business marketing and tools, or if you want to talk to your audience, engage with comments, respond to DMs, following up, product sales, conversions, how to close warm prospects that engage with posts. So a lot of stuff that we can go with here. I'm going to look at this business and marketing. And here's a marketing material, generate a weekly email newsletter. Let's go and push that real quick and see what it ends up doing for us. All right, so it created a newsletter for us, which is pretty cool. I'm going to click the shuffle. So if you push the shuffle button, it's just going to go out there and write for us again. We can also use the AI down here to interact with it and tell it exactly what we want it to write about. So if I wanted it to write about, maybe give it some content and some context and say, write an article about these 3 softwares that I reviewed this week or something like that. So it'll actually write our newsletters for you, which is super cool. It's got e-com, page copy for us as well. I'm not going to spend any more time in this section over here because there's just way too much to talk about. You can always go up to the David's Social Hub, or that's going to be your name, obviously, and just select one of these to create content on as well. But I want to go and spend the rest of the time on products. So what you do is you come up over here to products, and then you can see that they already added one in right there. But let's just say new product right here. You can go in depth. That's the most popular. Quick takes more time. Why would that one take more time? But let's just go with this one right over here, the one that they say, what type of product do you sell? Well, I'm just going to select one. We'll say technology. Let's just say that this is one of the course that I just sold, the AI Alchemist. Let's go to the website. Let me go find it real quick. All right, so we're pulling up the sales page right now. Let's see if we can copy that and go back into Genius AI and put the website in right there. Product image is optional. Let's go and see if I can find it real quick. Okay, cool. So there's one image right there. So let's just go and grab that and plug that image in right there. Train from website containing product info, product website. So I'm not sure, would I put that in right there as well? I'm going to go ahead and just put that in right there as well. Not sure why there's 2 spots right there. Make sure to provide websites where the product or service information is present, such as the product page, about, okay, cool. Upload PDFs or doc Word files with product knowledge to train the AI. I think that the website has enough stuff. Do you have any additional information? And then right here, we can keep it private or share it with a group, and then we can say save. So now we're going to train the AI on the AI Alchemist product so that we can go out there and start promoting it with our social media posts, which is super, super cool. I haven't seen the ability to do this. Now we do have 2 products in here. Obviously, you're going to remove Genius AI. You're going to be able to add 2 products at tier 1. And you're going to, if this is a big use case and you're going to create a lot of courses and so forth, or a lot of products, then you probably are going to want to go higher up in the tiers for this product particularly. So here we go. We have these different ways that we can go and edit this and so forth. But now we have our product loaded. So let's go back over here to the main dashboard. And I want to show you this really cool thing. So now we can go product focus mode. Right over here, we can select this and watch what happens. It changes everything to be very product centric, product focused. Value angles, fear angles, story angles, question angles. Let's go with value and generate. And this is going to be for our product. In order to use the formula, you need to select a product first. Okay, so I'm going to come in here. You're going to select your product, the AI Alchemist. Call to action is click the link to watch the video, DM me to receive a link to watch the video, click the link to read the text, comment to learn more. I like that. And we're going to go value angles, and then I might show you the story mode, and then we'll wrap up this review, guys. As you can tell, this is a very big software, a lot of stuff going on, and that's why it's going to be a little bit longer video today. So we have angle 1, escape the burnout trap. Take control of your time and energy by automating repetitive tasks. Enjoy newfound creative freedom and focus on what truly matters in your business. Why this angle? Burnout is a powerful emotion or a pain point. So it has these different angles that we can go after. Escape the burnout trap, boost creativity with AI. That one's cool too. So let's say use this angle. And then I'm going to say, so we clicked on one, and then this first one's, now this is where the kind of editor is. It says, feeling stuck in a creative rut. Imagine having a tireless assistant that handles the mundane tasks, freeing your time, blah, blah, blah. Don't let routine tasks hold you back. Comment Alchemist to discover. So this is super, super cool. This is definitely my favorite part of the software. You usually have to go and copy all that text from the other page that we were on, right? I have to come in here and copy this whole web page, go into Claude or go into ChatGPT and say, hey, take this page, here's my brand voice, and then merge them together to create this. And now you have a software that is basically doing all that into one software and doing it for you. So that part is definitely what I like the best about the software. I'm going to go generate an image real quick. Obviously, we probably would upload an image. We maybe would even go out and create these images on our own, but let's just see what it creates for us. Does it create it based on the website, or does it just go out there and create any old AI image for us? So it does look like it just goes out and creates an image for us. Kind of cool. Let's go with that number 4, right? So I'm going to select this over here and go with number 4. And then what I'm going to do is we're going to come back up. I'm not really sure what I want to call this, but I do know that I need to highlight something right here. So I'm going to copy that and I'm going to go save, because you have to have a name for that. That's something that I don't really like. And then we're going to go into new category and we're going to name our category AI Alchemist, and we will select that and push save. And we could shuffle this. We could create a video out of it. We can turn into a Facebook post or an Instagram post. So let's go do an Instagram post from here. Maybe I didn't need to save that. I'm not sure. But now it's going to take that and it's going to turn this into an Instagram post for us. And then once we've turned it into an Instagram post, we can go over here to the share button. So you can see how there's layers and there's steps, right? There's multiple steps in order to get, like there isn't what I would like to see is the ability to just select, hey, I want an Instagram post. I want it based on the AI algorithm. Go do this for me. I'd like to see it all in one step instead of making it this kind of confusing. And now we have to go back and click on this again. And I'm not sure if I need to save it or not. You guys get the gist of kind of the little bit of the frustration behind it. But now I'm going to go over here and go to Instagram. We're going to see if we can share this on Instagram. This is what the Instagram post will look like. Really cool. We're going to just share this. I'm not really sure a reel or a story. It should just be a post. We're going to select and we're going to go and share this real quick. All right, so we just shared that. All right, so it's been about a minute. I'm not seeing that it had shared that. I didn't see a place that we could schedule it as a post or share it as a post. It only allowed us to do it as a reel. So we'll come back in just a minute. Let me wrap up everything and we'll come back and try one more time. So this was Genius AI. Again, license tier 1, $59. I really encourage you, if this is the software for you, to go in at least at license tier 2, because it's going to unlock a bunch of different tools for you and unlocks 10 products for you. So this is a license tier 2 product that I would purchase. You can go up to license tier 3 and license tier 4 to get a lot more as well. I wasn't able to test out some things like the CRM and so forth because I was on tier 1, but I definitely was able to show you enough for you to know if this is the right software for you or not. We sampled out one of the videos. You can create all the videos in there. There's just too much to go over in this review video, 30-minute review video, and I feel like I almost didn't show you anything, right? Because there's just so much going on with the software. This image right here is a good one to look at because this is the steps that you go along when you first sign up to the software. You're going to be answering all these questions, selecting different industries and categories and just all this different stuff about your business so that it makes the software that much more sophisticated so it can create catered posts that are on point to your brand, okay? I have a feeling this is going to do well. They have a really good backing. Software is definitely not something that they made overnight. I have a good feeling about this one. It's going to probably get good reviews. I can see it's solving a big problem. And they didn't just take a normal, social media auto scheduler or, image creator or whatever. They took it to, a couple levels deeper to where it can really create unique posts that are on brand point and so forth. And you can do everything inside of the software. You wouldn't even need ChatGPT or Claude to do advanced things in order to, accomplish what you're looking for. So it's kind of hard to grade this one. Of course, Genius AI, I am going to say that, of course, I would like to see the user interface and the user journey to get from point A to point B as far as getting something scheduled real quickly. I'd like to see that a little bit less cumbersome and a lot more easy and clearer on what you're supposed to do. They do have some tutorial walkthroughs, but I mean, it in my opinion, just wasn't really helpful enough. There's just a lot going on with the software. And I think that if they made some type of wizard that just took you along a journey for each day, like create a post with wizard, and then just took you exactly what to do next, and you couldn't go to the next step unless you did what you were supposed to do. I think that's going to be helpful from 90% of users, because being a software reviewer and checking out software on a daily basis for the last 4 years, This one kind of made it a little bit difficult for me, I must say. But I do recognize the power of the software and so forth. And even though there's some shortcomings on the UI and the complexity of the software, I still have to give it a really solid rating because of just, you can do so much with this software. I was very impressed with the Facebook post that it created for me. I'm impressed with, the AI images. It creates pretty awesome quality. And then just the text and on point, marketing, copywriting that it's doing for us is probably the thing that I like the best about it. So I'm going to also go out and just say I'm going to give it a 4.4. And because it's all relative, guys. I mean, I could give this a 5, right? In comparison with another auto posting software, social media software. But because of the UI and because of the user steps that I had to take and the confusion and some things kind of not working quite like they were supposed to in some of my testing before as well, I just can't give it a 5, even though I might give another software a 4.4 or 4.5, and it doesn't have as many functionalities as this one does, but it works superbly when it comes to the user's journey and the UI, and if it's doing its job, solving a pain point in your business, and then it's really easy to get the job done and it's fast, then I give a lot of points for those types of things as well. I think this could easily be a 5.0 software if they can kind of hone in and just make it a little bit easier for people to use. Then this gets my 5.0, my 5 stars. But I'm going to go with a 4.4. Very solid tool. I'm really trying not to buy softwares that I get excited about and I like, because I just end up not using them. I think that if you really want to do a campaign and you're looking for a tool like this that can really hone in on products that you create and you want to go out and make sales on those, if you're running a real brand and so forth, and you want the social media to be a part of your campaigning and your marketing, then I think that this tool would be right for you. Solid tool. Link will be below. I definitely would recommend picking this up if you need this type of tool. What did you guys think about the review? Leave me a comment below if you watched the whole thing. Let's go and check and see if it did publish to our Instagram. And it did end up posting. It does post. It does not post as a reel. So when you select reel inside of Genius AI, when you're posting a image post, it automatically know that it's just a post. So this is what it looks like. We've got the image right there. We can come in here. We've got a really nice, imagine waking up to a treasure trove of fresh ideas, courtesy of your AI sidekick, while you catch those Z's. It's hustling hard, cooking up content ideas and marketing trends that'll make your brain fizz with excitement. There's some really, it's kind of a lot going on with the way that they have the words on there, almost too much. Maybe if you want to tone it down, I don't know how to do that. I'm sure you can kind of tone this down a little bit. It just uses a lot of big words, a lot of, like mundane and wingman. I don't talk like that, right? Brain fizz, stuff like that. I would maybe want to change a little bit, but I like this. Ready to transform your ideas to gold? Comment Alchemist, and let's spark that creative fire together. So then now you're getting people to take action, and all they have to do is just type Alchemist, and then you could have ManyChat connected to this, and you can start getting leads to your business and so forth, right? Very impressed with this part of the tool. Thanks for joining me, and go pick up Genius AI, link below.